Alright gang, we're gonna take this old truck and see if we can make it a commercial vehicle running every day. This is a 1984 359. Let's see what happens. Alright, hot batteries installed. Let's see what happens. Well, looks like the mice have been in here again, the little turds. Whew, it smells like it too. Alright y'all, this is my 1984 359. I basically use this thing to haul corn a couple times a year. The buzzer works, that's a good sign. Here we go. Uh-oh. Okay, my hot batteries weren't hot. Rescue truck. Okay, we got our power hooked up now. See if this old girl wants to start. Shall we? The buzzer sounds better. Oh, I love old trucks. Ooh, yep, she's a Cummins. Definitely a big cam Cummins. Fired right up, it ain't been running months. Just needs some battery action. Hear that alternator whining? She's a squalling. Well, there we go. Wait for the moron squad to get by here. I don't know what's up with the four-wheel drive butt scooting dog pickups. You know what I'm talking about. I got a regular little crew of them around here. Anyway, well, here we go, folks. Gonna be doing another job here. These are brakes on this old trailer. Getting it ready to go. Kind of got some exciting news here. I've decided to go ahead and put a driver in my truck, so therefore I've got to get a truck and a trailer ready to go, which is going to be good for us because that means Whit's got more time to do projects that he can put on YouTube, and y'all have things you can watch. All right, well, we're gonna get started, and yeah, here we go. Yep, it's me and my nemesis, my Harbor Freight Jack. All right, friends, it's yeah, video shut off because too hot. Apparently my phone is having issues, and now we got another problem. So my microphone, yeah, that magnet is supposed to be glued into there, so we're gonna go mic free, and hopefully y'all can hear this. like that, all is good with the world. Before any of you complain, yeah, it's only a 3-ton jack. I'm aware. But all I'm doing is using it for a jack stand. Well, I got good news and I got bad news. Good news, I seen one of the butt scooting doggy trucks go by, and then a little bit later, butt scooting doggy come by with another butt scooting doggy on a trailer. Apparently we're down one, so that's good. That's good. Drawback, the old Harbor Freight jack blew a seal. Didn't even get any pressure on it. Went eek, eek, and then eek, eek, eek. Sound like dolphins having sex. Ain't doing nothing. Alright, well, I gotta go track down a jack stand. Okay, I'm back. I know this is not Planet Fitness. This is not a judgment-free zone. And I can't find a functional jack stand. So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and if you don't like it, you can avert your eyes. It's gonna work. All right, y'all, I got it figured out. I thought to myself, I don't have a jack stand. Well, I got one whole jack stand and a half of one. I really don't want to, get hurt. So I want something that's strong. Yep, that ought to do it. A piece of railroad track. Yeah. I figure if it'll hold up a train, it'll hold up a hopper. All right, continue on. All right, let's get the next one jacked up. Okay. We need R pressure. Some R pressure. Going up. First floor. Underwear and unmentionables. May not be right, but I ain't dumb. I didn't get under it. Alright, my friends, you missed part of this because my phone died. How dedicated are other YouTubers like plugging their charger into their pickup so you guys can watch this? I'm working on this one wheel. I've got one lug nut that is being a turd. And these are left-hand thread on these older trailers. The right side is normal, left side is retarded. I mean, mentally challenged. Anyway, you know what I mean. So, see if I'll keep working on it. Maybe it's built up enough air pressure now that it'll kick loose, you reckon? Okay, here we go. Let's try it. Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Filled the gun full of oil just, to make sure it, make sure it was getting lubricated good enough that it would make seals. Yep, that just happened. Never a dull moment. All right, these are like a two-piece. You take your outer nut off and you can get your wheel off now. There we go. And now we got to get the inner wheel off. That right there is why we need to replace tires on the farm trailer. I don't know how well this is going to show up. That tire's not all it's cracked up to be. inner wheel. You got a stud coming out of your hub. Then you put your inner wheel on, whoop, like that. And you put your spool on, square drive, whoop. And you put your next rim on, and then you put your lug nut on, whoop, like that. That's the way these old ones work. Anyway, and what I was saying before, these on this side of the truck are left-hand thread. And if you forget that, you're gonna have a fun time. Okay, tires are off. Now I got to get in there, and them slack arm adjusters there, I got to back those off. And I can start beating the crap out of the drums and get into the brakes. Our 9/16 wrench, it's stuck. Hammer time. If it won't go, you gotta get a bigger hammer. Here, pop. Y'all know I don't like wasting time, so we're gonna, I can't really get a good angle probably because I'm still tethered to the truck. But I'm gonna try for y'all. Try as I may, try as I might. Make sure I get the shot tonight. Hang on, I'll spin you around here. Okay. What we got here is a brake kit. In our brake kit, baby gets new shoes. What you get? They're right there. And then you get a bag of hardware. Okay. Like that. Put it like that. Make sure you can see. Yep, you can see. Got these knurled wheels that go on our S-cam, and they got a spring clip that hold them in. Put them in there. Just roll it in. I said you just roll it in. Go to your home. There you go. One. Oh, turn around that way, ding dong. Two. Then you buckle your shoe. You got these little spring retainers. Put them down in there like that. Then you go get your trusty Whack-A-Mator 3000. Or my shop hammers have to be a whole lot better. They've got a knurled, or not a knurled, but a pinch, I guess you'd call it, and it wedges in there so it can't come out. It'll come out, but you're going to have to cut it out. And you take your yeller spring. Are you yeller? I might be chicken, but I ain't yeller. It also comes with new retainers and bushings, but I've found I don't like changing out these bushings. I don't like changing out the bushings because I can't talk today. Anyway, I typically will not change these bushings because I haven't ever had any that was really bad. I have, however, really screwed up the thing they go in by trying to get the old bushing out. God, hang on. This is really inconvenient being tethered to the pickup. But here we go. With me just a little bit. That'll be good. There we go. It's like that. I don't know how much of that you've seen. And then on this side, we get our blue springs. And again, I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to see because you're tethered to the pickup. The way I do this is I put this one in the top hole, and I take my screwdriver, and I know, yes, it's a flat blade screwdriver. Don't ask me why, but it works better. I put this in the hole, stretch it down. It usually takes me like not more than, I don't know, 5,000 attempts. That way, I think if I go this way, you guys can actually see better. Get it. See what I mean? So maybe this will work. Let's try this again. See how easy that was with proper tools? Where'd my hammernator go? Okay. Now you guys ain't gonna be able to see this one. And just like that, we got new brakes. I like to give it a good spray down on those liners because you got oil on your hands, clearly, so. Alright, I'll do the next one, stipe some drums on, and we'll go from there. Alright folks, you know what? I've gone this far. I'm rebuilding suspension on this thing. It looks old and crusty. just like that, we got a full-on suspension rebuild. Yeah, officer, we put a new subframe under, slapped some brakes under, put some new liners on it and some new drums, and it's all new now under there, officer. You know, there you go. All kidding aside, all you gotta do on stuff like this is make an effort. They know this stuff works every day, in and out. They know that. So long as you make an effort to make it look like you're trying to keep up with it, they typically don't give you too many problems. All right, I gotta keep going. What's in the box? Let's see. Yay, it's a box. I don't know why Amazon does this. They'll take a perfectly good box and put it in another box. Figured out what it is yet? That is a tire tool. And I'll show you what it does. Okay, for years I used tire bars. Does this right here. And you pop it through the other side. Just like that. You've got a tire off the rim. Way easier than 2 tire bars. All right, gang, sometimes you get that tire that's a pain in the butt. And I'm not Lizzie Borden, so I ain't giving it 40 whacks. You know what I'm talking about. You're awesome. So I'll show you what I do. You see that? Pop that sucker off of there. All right, next thing we got to do, see that little turd right there? That's the valve stem. If you change tires, you change valve stems, because them suckers will leak every time. Cheap insurance. Just change them. Cheapest part of the tire, valve stems. All right, I'm gonna knock the rest of these out and we'll be back. All right, now I'll take my brake clean, give these things a good cleaning. there. High solids. Big rig. See more paint. Trust me. Don't go buy that Walmart crap. It won't cover. Look at that, brand new, never been installed, new old stock 1984 rim. Yeah, all I gotta do this is, 8 more times. Also know myself, this is probably gonna be done 3 more times, and the inners can just eat it because I don't wanna do it that much. And I'm sure you guys don't need to see that. It's just the same thing I just did. Alright, well, you get the idea. She looks pretty-ish. Alright, y'all. There's my pretty rims. I'm telling you, that big rig paint by Big Rig Paint by Martin Sr. It's the way to go. Now we gotta let this stuff cure and throw some valve stems in it, put some tires on it, make it look cool. Okay, gang. First thing I gotta do is get my wheel ready for the tire, which you need a wire brush, clean off the surface, and we'll go from there. Okay. Alright, the next thing we got is our valve stem. Take it apart there. What you got is a rubber deal that goes through it, a smash washer, and a nut. Alright. And that's all there is to that. And you'll see, if I can zoom in here, it comes out straight, which ain't convenient. So then once you get it good and tight, you just bend it to the position you want. It is brass, so you gotta be careful. And there you go, just like that. All right, the next thing you do is you get your tire. This stuff right here makes your life way easier. It's called tire soap. Yummy. Roll it up here and get it close. If you're good, you slap it down on there. Kind of work it around. Pop down like that. Get your tire bar and start on the other side. This is a new one. I don't know about it yet. We may have to use it, maybe not. Just like that. She pops on. We're ready for the next step. Inflation. Not the bad kind of inflation, the good kind. All right, next we take the valve stem out of the valve. We attach our air line and then we try to blow it up. Hopefully it'll work. Well, it didn't want to go take to the rim, so I'm gonna have to inflate it. And you put the air to it and let the bead seat while you're not standing beside it, because the last thing you want is that thing to blow up in your face. All right, that's how I do my tires. Okay, we got to replace this valve. It is so much easier to work on trailers when trailers are not hooked up to anything. Actually, it is so much easier to work on stuff underneath the trailer with the tires off. So that's what I'm doing. Right now I'm getting my butt kicked by some Teflon tape. Now, anytime you're doing air fittings, crucial step. Teflon tape. Put Teflon tape on them. Don't be cheap. Don't get in a hurry. Don't go, it'll seal. It's pipe. Just don't. Trust me, you won't regret it. Just take the extra little bit of time and put the Teflon tape on it. Totally not worth going through all the headache of replacing a leaky valve just to put back a leaky valve. See? Teflon tape. Teflon tape makes the world go round. Actually, it doesn't, but it sure seals things quite well. What do you guys use? Do you guys use Teflon tape? Or are you more of a Teflon paste kind of people? This is like not great Teflon tape, I'm not gonna lie. This stuff's kind of crap, so I'm gonna put a lot on it because it come in a kit that I got. I mean, it's fine, it still works, it's just thin. So just put an extra wrap on it, it'll be fine. What could go wrong now, right? And nothing worse than an air leak on a truck. I promise you that. Okay. We'll take our little valve. Pull the plugs out. We will just get these started in here. Get our goodies in here. like so. And I almost forgot. See, even perfect people such as myself can make a mistake. I almost forgot Teflon that. Again, this is some thin crap. So we're gonna put plenty on there. Okay. We'll take our valve. Get him started. Go ahead and turn this one down. I'm out here working in the field and I don't have a vise. So ideally it'd be better to put this in a vise, obviously. Less chance of tearing stuff up. But I do not deal in ideal. Okay. We'll tighten that one up. I deal in holy crap, the house is on fire and the baby crapped the bed. Which one do we take care of first? Get this a little bit more snugging. Alright. Keep going. Now I'll do this side. I'm sure somebody's gonna have something to say about my wrench. As before, working in the field, working with what I got. Okay. All right. Now, we're just gonna tighten that up. I need to see if I got a wrench that will fit that body. I'd like to get one more twist on it. Just for safety's sake. Thinking an eighth, maybe? Ah, looky there. The old saying, a blind hog will find an acorn every once in a while. Oink oink, baby. Might have to come over and hang out with y'all to get this back where it needs to be. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to. Pardon me. Let's see. Right. Oh yeah, tight like a tiger. Tight. So tight, tight like a tiger, yeah. That there. Get our fitting started. Say get our feeding started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. That was a song once, wasn't it? I don't know. Well, Is that size? Oh, it's the one over there. Hello,
again.
Well, y'all, I don't know how much of that you got to watch because I come over here and my phone was shut off again. But there it is. It's complete. I'm gonna have to come up with something different because this shutting off every time I try to record is, to say the least, getting old. But it is what it is, right? Seriously though, y'all, if you have some recommendations on what I need to get for YouTube filming, I would greatly appreciate it because I've been using my phone, and although it works, it's been a pain in the butt, to say the least. Alright, well, back to my killing of the rats. Okay, with my brakes released, now I'll put my first wheel on. To do that, I'll use 2 tire tools. I have them sitting right there ready. Walk it in there. You kind of got to get down here. Get ready to stroke. Get it started on there. Okay, got one started. Quick part around here, get a couple more started. Remember, these are left-hand thread. Okay. Guess it'd be helpful to turn the air on, wouldn't it? And you'll see these are beveled. That's why they call them stud pilot. The wheel and the bevel part here is what centers that rim up on there. Well, it shut off again. So I don't know how much that you got to see. Sorry, gang. Seriously, need to do something different with videos. Okay, I'm going to give you some of the best advice you're ever going to get on bud wheels. Always make sure, see how you can see all the way through? Make sure you're clocked. There's that valve stem on one side, that valve stem 100. Hey y'all, it's raining. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to split this video into a couple of different videos because, well, it's raining, and I put 2 hours into this to get 45 minutes of actual usable video. But thanks for watching. If you would, like and subscribe, or just enjoy the sound of this rain. Okay.
All right, now the tire.